I feel bored at my job. I feel bored at my job. My sister is tall and skinny. My sister is tall and skinny. Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for this? I'm always optimistic. I'm always optimistic. What? You ate an entire cake? What? You ate an entire cake? She was too old to get pregnant. She was too old to get pregnant. She's a normal healthy child. She's a normal healthy child. I've got dark brown hair and hazel eyes. I've got dark brown hair and hazel eyes. The bus today is early and empty. The bus today is early and empty. I'd rather take a later bus. I'd rather take a later bus. I'm scared of insects. I'm scared of insects. She's a traditional mother. She's a traditional mother. My sister's got a pretty smile. My sister's got a pretty smile. Don't make me feel guilty. Don't make me feel guilty. This film is not suitable for children. This film is not suitable for children. Gas is becoming more and more expensive. Gas is becoming more and more expensive. That man was drunk and aggressive. That man was drunk and aggressive. It's obvious he doesn't like me. It's obvious he doesn't like me. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to be successful. My daughter is very similar to her father. My daughter is very similar to her father. I don't want to watch boring film. I don't want to watch boring film. The pencil that you gave me is blunt. The pencil that you gave me is blunt. My best mate is friendly and funny. My best mate is friendly and funny. I've not got any psychological problems. I've not got any psychological problems. Let's be realistic. We can't afford a new car. Let's be realistic. We can't afford a new car. The news is dramatic. The news is dramatic. My mum wears glasses. She is nearsighted. My mum wears glasses. She is nearsighted. My brother is strong and athletic. My brother is strong and athletic. The giraffe was huge. We were shocked. The giraffe was huge. We were shocked. He was too shy to ask her out. He was too shy to ask her out. This meat tastes funny. This meat tastes funny. You look tired. You look tired. That kind of attitude is unacceptable. That kind of attitude is unacceptable. That was a rare opportunity. That was a rare opportunity. I wasn't even aware that he was absent. I wasn't even aware that he was absent. Don't touch those dangerous chemicals. Don't touch those dangerous chemicals. I had a massive argument with my dad. I had a massive argument with my dad. Trust me, I'm willing to help. Trust me, I'm willing to help. Do you like my long curly black hair? Do you like my long curly black hair? The t-shirt and skirt looked a bit odd together. The t-shirt and skirt looked a bit odd together. I like spicy Mexican food. I like spicy Mexican food. It doesn't sound like a very practical solution. It doesn't sound like a very practical solution. That's an active volcano. That's an active volcano. This ring is made of pure silver. This ring is made of pure silver. We spent a lazy day doing nothing. We spent a lazy day doing nothing. She's an emotional pretty woman. She's an emotional pretty woman. Stop pinching her chubby cheeks. Stop pinching her chubby cheeks. Have you got a recent photo? Have you got a recent photo? The dinner should be sufficient for all of us. The dinner should be sufficient for all of us. Her hair is long and electrical. Her hair is long and electrical. I don't like shocking documentaries. I don't like shocking documentaries. That's an impressive collection. That's an impressive collection. She's not consistent at her work. She's not consistent at her work. He was so desperate without any money. He was so desperate without any money. I was unable to contact her at the time. I was unable to contact her at the time. We need to have a global view of our business. We need to have a global view of our business. It was impossible to sleep. It was impossible to sleep. We've got to make a logical choice. We've got to make a logical choice. I don't like very much electronic music. I don't like very much electronic music. There was an area where poor people lived. There was an area where poor people lived. Don't worry, the operation was successful. Don't worry, the operation was successful. A teacher's automatic reaction is to protect students. A teacher's automatic reaction is to protect students. My dad owns a yellow used car. My dad owns a yellow used car. He's lucky. His only one wasn't fired. He's lucky. His only one wasn't fired. It's not typical of you to be so critical. It's not typical of you to be so critical. I feel fat and ugly in red. I feel fat and ugly in red. You're old enough to tie your own shoelaces. You're old enough to tie your own shoelaces. I'm not available. I'm not available. Because of you, I must be going mad. Because of you, I must be going mad. Her children are cold and hungry. Her children are cold and hungry. Can you speak any foreign languages? Can you speak any foreign languages? We've got a few technical problems. We've got a few technical problems. Be patient, please. Dinner will be ready in 20 minutes. Be patient, please. Dinner will be ready in 20 minutes. I'm afraid for my children. I'm afraid for my children. My parents are very strict with me. My parents are very strict with me. This is a useful tool. This is a useful tool. She's white and lips are pale. She's white and lips are pale. My dad's never told me his inner thoughts. My dad's never told me his inner thoughts. This is an unusual couch. This is an unusual couch. She wore that big hat with green spots. She wore that big hat with green spots. That's an interesting looking hat. That's an interesting looking hat. He's a very capable worker. He's a very capable worker. Be careful to look both ways when crossing the road. Be careful to look both ways when crossing the road. We're 6 people. We need a large car. We're 6 people. We need a large car. It's difficult to prove your point. It's difficult to prove your point. Your son is in serious trouble. Your son is in serious trouble. Children are curious about everything around them. Children are curious about everything around them. She is the most powerful person in our company. She's the most powerful person in our company. She's a poor girl living with her dog. She's a poor girl living with her dog. My dad works long hours. My dad works long hours. I ate a bag of crisps that were very salty. I ate a bag of crisps that were very salty. You're more visible if you wear light-colored at night. You're more visible if you wear light-colored at night. What our company's done is legal. What our company's done is legal. I've just got up and I'm still half asleep. I've just got up and I'm still half asleep. I don't like colourful clothes. I don't like colourful clothes. Summer days are longer than winter ones. Summer days are longer than winter ones. If there are any significant changes, call us, please. If there are any significant changes, call us, please. He's such a pleasant, helpful child. He's such a pleasant, helpful child. The figures that you've used aren't accurate. The figures that you've used aren't accurate. His son's got a creative mind. His son's got a creative mind. I feel weak without eating anything. I feel weak without eating anything. We've got to make an immediate response. We've got to make an immediate response. It's pleasant to have a good meal after work. It's pleasant to have a good meal after work. My teacher is energetic and passionate outlook on life. My teacher is energetic and passionate outlook on life. The moon goes round the earth. The moon goes round the earth. My mum gets anxious if I arrive home late. My mom gets anxious if I arrive home late. This company is modern and efficient. This company is modern and efficient. This knife is very light and blunt. This knife is very light and blunt. The tall American girl ignored me. The tall American girl ignored me. She's got a big fluffy cat. She's got a big fluffy cat. My boyfriend is intelligent, motivated. My boyfriend is intelligent, motivated. My boss is very competitive and critical. My boss is very competitive and critical. I like reading interesting stories. I like reading interesting stories. She gave me a wooden smile. She gave me a wooden smile. She has an outgoing personality. She has an outgoing personality. He's an old, bad-tempered man. He's an old, bad-tempered man. We're late for a meeting. We're late for a meeting. That's a very noisy, dirty restaurant. That's a very noisy, dirty restaurant. You had me worried for a second. You had me worried for a second. He's not single, he's married. He's not single, he's married. He's a young, irritable man. He's a young, irritable man. He's always coming up with new ideas. He's always coming up with new ideas. What a remarkable coincidence meeting you here. What a remarkable coincidence meeting you here. My son is being unreasonable and sensitive. My son is being unreasonable and sensitive. We had a wonderful time in Paris. We had a wonderful time in Paris. The man was carrying a heavy puzzle. The man was carrying a heavy puzzle. We were unlucky. We had 2 rainy days on holiday. We were unlucky. We had 2 rainy days on holiday. His girlfriend is a beautiful Italian woman. His girlfriend is a beautiful Italian woman. Food is usually cheaper in local market. Food is usually cheaper in local market. I feel lonely and far from home. I feel lonely and far from home. That's a bright, shiny car. That's a bright, shiny car. I always feel so guilty about small things. I always feel so guilty about small things. I don't think she seems nice and friendly at all. I don't think she seems nice and friendly at all. I'm scared of snakes. I'm scared of snakes. That's a new Spanish flag. That's a new Spanish flag. The pillow is white and soft. The pillow is white and soft. It's a long walk from here to bus stop. It's a long walk from here to bus stop. Where's the nearest post office? Where's the nearest post office? Your suitcase is big and heavy. Your suitcase is big and heavy. It's getting dark outside. It's getting dark outside. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year. What's the best film you've ever seen? What's the best film you've ever seen? He's a very charming and famous actor. He's a very charming and famous actor. That's the most delicious steak I've had for a long time. That's the most delicious steak I've had for a long time. That's an old broken dictionary. That's an old broken dictionary. I always get nervous during exams. I always get nervous during exams. She's the best student in our class. She's the best student in our class. She's popular and talkative. She's popular and talkative. What an odd thing to say. What an odd thing to say. That's an important decision. That's an important decision. My daughter has a positive outlook on life. My daughter has a positive outlook on life. I've just received some terrible news. I've just received some terrible news. You look different. You look different. We saw a very exciting film last night. We saw a very exciting film last night. He must be 92 if my grandpa's still alive. He must be 92 if my grandpa's still alive. Be a bit more confident in yourself. Be a bit more confident in yourself. He was so embarrassed to admit that he was wrong. He was so embarrassed to admit that he was wrong. The fast black car drove away. The fast black car drove away. My view is blocked by that tall girl in front of me. My view is blocked by that tall girl in front of me. He's still conscious but injured badly. He's still conscious but injured badly. I don't understand what you're angry about. I don't understand what you're angry about. I got to the office a tiny bit late. I got to the office a tiny bit late. Be careful, the soup is piping hot. Be careful, the soup is piping hot. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like my video, you can help support me making my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel English Apple and hit the bell. See you later.